Another chapter, another dollar, another day, as they say. So this is chapter 2 of my Path of Radiance Maniac mode Iron Man. So once again, we're going to do another one of these voiceover style recordings because the audio was a little iffy at the time of streaming. So how I'm going to do this actually is the audio on my stream was only this iffy for like the first 20-25 minutes or so, and then a chatter comes in and basically corrects my shit or points out that my game audio was too loud. So once we get to around like the 25-minute-ish mark is when I'm gonna cut it back over to the actual stream, and we'll just go from there. But in the meantime, I will be reacting to my own recording until we get to the part where I fix my issue with the game audio. And then you can actually hear the shit that I'm saying and thinking of in the moment. And, you know, some chat interaction here and there. Because this person that I was chatting with was quite interesting, to say the least. In a, I guess, kind of concerning way. If you're gonna say that. But anyways, this chapter is actually kind of tricky if you don't think carefully enough, because it's easy to get overwhelmed from all sides if you don't play your cards right. So here, I believe I put Oscar in that section with the 4 enemies in that corner over there to the left, to the upper left, and then everybody else just kind of thugged it out back at the spawn, which ended up not being the best idea in hindsight, but we make it work. But we made it work somehow. Somehow we made it work. Will there be any casualties? Who knows? You're just going to have to continue watching to find out. But I believe I also did a quick review of Reese as I was starting this chapter. But that I didn't really get to go over because of my yapping. But we'll just do that real quickly. So Reese, pretty good unit. His base magic is high as a mother, which is really nice because it makes his heals basically into like men's right out of the gate. Like he's basically full healing everyone with just a heal staff at base. Pretty crazy stuff. But he is literally toilet paper. The dude has literally zero defense. Zero defense. So you need to guard this guy with your life, because even the slightest whistle will knock this guy over. That's how squishy he is. But if you can keep him alive and well, man, he'll be pretty clutch. He'll be pretty clutch in future chapters, because you're gonna need a healer at some point, right? Or at least the staff utility. The staff utility is kind of nice, but I mean, for these early game chapters, it's kind of hard to position him around. But yeah, this is me just kind of figuring out what to do and realizing that, oh shit, maybe sending Oscar up there wasn't quite the move, as they say. So now I'm trying to figure out how to like finesse everyone into a corner and just stall out until Titania comes to the rescue. But yeah, a little bit of an awkward predicament. And then here's this little cutscene, sniff sniff, Rolf is crying like a little baby. Boys aren't supposed to cry. Aren't you scared, Mist? You know, that kind of stuff. Rolf's a little bit of a crybaby. But yes, brother will come and rescue us, putting all your blind faith into somebody who's still a rookie. Just because he's your brother doesn't mean that he's battle tested yet. Especially since this is just chapter 2. This is literally just day 2 of Ike's little journey, or whatever you want to call it. But then yeah, we just have a mob of enemies coming after us, and Ike is doing his thing. As you can see, this is where Oscar's about to get ganged up on. Our boy Oscar. this is the defense level coming in handy, because instead of this mercenary doing 2 damage, he's only doing 1 now. But as you can see, he got hit from 3 sides. So that's why I really liked that he got the defense level up for things like this, right? Because he's taking on 3 enemies at once. That's 3 less damage. That makes a big deal. That could be the difference between literal life and death when you think about it. And I'd like Oscar to be in the front lines. But yeah, now we're just figuring out how to navigate this awkward situation. Because obviously, if I try to have Oscar do a little more tanking, it might be a little too much for him to chew, as we say. Don't want to bite more than you can chew. That could get you sent straight to the doctor, to the hospital, or put you out of commission permanently, as they say. I'm also trying to figure out what to do with Reese at this point, because if I keep him out there like that, he's going to go bye-bye. That was the tricky part, though, is figuring out where to stash Reese, so he doesn't like get bonked and I lose my staff user. But yeah, we just shove him in that corner over there. I think I ultimately end up putting him in the corner. And then forming a wall with Ike, Boyd, and Oscar. And then this is just me getting out some feelers. Because obviously I'm not going to send Ike out like that, because, yeah. If I were to attack there, that would have been GG. That would have been GG, well played. Oh, we sent Oscar back. And then this is me figuring out if I want Ike on the outside or Boyd on the outside. I don't know why, but I had that song in my head for a quick minute or so. Couldn't resist the temptation to sing a little, you know, some good old Stained. If you've listened to Stained, give me a thumbs up, because pretty good on a quick side note. Oh, and here's another side note for you. Did you know Mr. Beast supposedly made $300 million last year? How crazy is that? 300 M's. That's several generations worth of wealth, if you ask me. This is me just thinking real quickly. As you can see, there's a lot of thinking when it comes to these Maniac mode chapters. The early game can be a little tricky if you're not really locked in. But from what I know, it gets even crazier once Ike gets promoted and once they start throwing enemies with siege tomes all over the place. So you got like bolting, meteor and all that drama just coming out of the wazoo apparently at some point. One thing I've noticed about Maniac mode 2 is they like to throw a lot of enemies with hand axes and javelins at you. A lot of 1-2 range to really grind your gears and tilt the living daylights out of you. But yeah, we get a vulnerary for Oscar here. And that was a nice dodge by Ike. Probably needed that one. And of course, Boyd's just going to take some axes to the face. Which is kind of sad, because even though he has high HP, this guy is squishy as shit and his avoid is low. So it's not much different than Ike in durability when you think about it. Because Ike gets 3 shot, because, you know, Boyd gets 3 shot, but Ike also gets 3 shots somehow. Like, it makes no sense. Even though Boyd has 30 HP to what, Ike's 20? It's crazy. But yeah. And then Titania comes to the rescue, which is great, because we could use her help. Because without her, we would have been cooked. Cooked filet mignon style, but here she is. She's back in the fray. And wants to give everyone a scolding later on. Because I guess she's the mother of the group. She's the mother of the mercenaries. And then Reese gets his first heal of the game. And then another Ike level up. Let's go. Yeah, see, this Ike's getting a lot of speed. This guy's gotten speed 3 levels in a row now. So you could say he is quite speed blessed right now. His strength's a little on the low end because I think that was his first strength level up. But you know what? The speed's okay. We'll take what we can get, especially as Oscar and Ike start to support each other and we get the double earth support online. So the high speed's just going to contribute to the avoid. It's going to help him snowball his avoid stat. Assuming Oscar lives, which hopefully he does, because yeah, I would definitely like them to have the double earth A support, which would be crazy. Which will go hard. Especially with the siege tomes, because the siege tomes are still inaccurate. Now we're choosing our next move carefully, because even though Titania is back, we're still not quite out of the woods yet. Still very easy for someone to meet an unfortunate end if I'm not planning this out. One thing you gotta do with Maniac mode or any of the harder FE games is you gotta be able to plan ahead. You gotta be able to plan ahead and kind of make your moves based off of what you think would happen the next turn. Oh yeah, and then even though Oscar only healed for what, like 4 or 5 HP off that vulnerary, I just wanted to use it anyways to be on the safe side, because you never know. Because in an Iron Man run where you can't reset your lost units, it's better to be safe than sorry, even if it means using a vulnerary when, you know, the guy using it's only down 4 HP or whatever. And then, of course, Titania just being Titania. But don't you love that 40 HP at Chapter 2? Just seeing a 40 hit point bar at Chapter freaking 2. That's because of the robe that she used in the last chapter, which I still think will come in clutch for future chapters. You might think it's overkill now, but it will come in clutch. Just wait and see. And yeah, we cleared out this corridor quite nicely. Thank God, because that was really tricky. That was like really tricky. But we did it unscathed. Had to sweat a little, but it was unscathed. But imagine if we're already sweating this hard the second chapter. Whew, I think we're in for quite the wild ride. Going into future Maniac mode chapters. But hopefully we can get this Iron Man done in one try. And there's no Season 2 or any of that. Or at least Season 2 caused by, you know, getting a game over in Season 1, which would be, I guess, this season. If that makes sense. But I'm sure you know what I mean. You're catching my drift. You guys are smart. But anyways, it looks like I'm about to get my recording fixed, so now I'm going to turn this back over to the actual recording at the time of stream. That's so weird that you can't hear me properly due to game sound, because I'm looking at everything. And what if I lower my desktop audio? Does that work? Does that work? Yeah, it's my main game for now. Honestly, this is my first stream. This is actually my very first stream. But yeah, this is my main game for now. I've been playing mostly Fire Emblem with some Deadlock on the side. Oh, thank you, thank you. Are you a streamer? Oh, I can... What games do you typically stream? Yeah. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. I gotta follow you back then, don't I? I feel like I'm indebted to you, Evelyn. But yeah, what games do you typically stream? Oh, you play League of Legends? Nice. I played League of Legends way back in the day. I peaked, I got to Diamond 2. I got to Diamond 2 as a top lane main back in like Season 5, Season 6, Season 7. What rank are you? Yeah, I mean, I used to no-life the shit out of League of Legends. That's the only reason how I got so high. I think the last time I seriously played was about 3 years ago or so, and I got to Emerald when it came out. So, you know, I'm a little rusty, but... You know, I'm a little rusty at League because it's been a while, but at least I can still kind of play at an Emerald level, I guess. Oh, you're plat? Nice. What's your main role? It's not ideal that I'm giving Titania this kill, but Reese is just kind of out in the open, so might as well. Ah, you're a mid laner? What champions do you play? There we go. But yeah, which champions do you play in the mid lane? Oh, this guy's got a steel axe. He's got a steel axe. Actually, let's heal. Let's heal my Oscar. Oh, nice. You can actually leave them weak. It's pretty good, actually. You can actually weaken these guys. Oh, nice. Right, huge. Huge, I know. Nice, nice, nice. This is big. This is big. Yeah, this is pretty big. Okay, I'm gonna have Titania sit right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have her sit right here. I can go here. Ah, so you like to play control mages in the mid lane. Ahri, Lux, and Syndra. That's kind of an interesting pool. You mostly play control mages, but then you have like Zed in there and Akali. How long have you been playing League for? Yeah, I think it was good. Alright. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's everything. 400 hours? When did you start? Like, when did you start playing League? Like, what year? I'm mostly an RPG guy. I mean, if you count Deadlock as an FPS, you know, then I guess you could say I'm into some FPS stuff. But yeah, as far as FPS goes, 1 year, 400 hours, that's a lot. Have you ever played Deadlock? Since you've played League of Legends? Actually, Deadlock's pretty fun. Like the skill expression in that game is crazy, cause it's a mix of everything. It's basically like League of Legends, Overwatch, and just several FPS games all wrapped into one. Like, the movement on that game is actually crazy. I think that's why I like it, because it's a pretty challenging game. I mean, if you got to Plat within your first year of playing League of Legends, that's pretty good. I think you'd learn Deadlock quick enough. Yeah, I think you have what it takes to learn Deadlock quick enough. If you were to go that route. Oh, that was almost a mistake. Yeah, let's do this. Right now, this is just a side thing for me. Like, the stream is really just a side thing for me. Obviously, since this is my first stream... Well, since this is my first stream... what's the best way to explain it? Okay, so since this is my first stream... then I'm not making any money off of it, so to speak. Like, I'm not making any money off of the streaming yet. And it's probably going to be a while until I get monetized, but as far as my actual job goes, I work as a freight broker. So I'm like a middleman between warehouses and trucking companies. Is the best way to explain that. I've been doing that for about 10 years, and I've been on my own for 7 of those years. So yeah, I guess you would call me a freight agent. What do you do for work? Oh, animated stuff? Like, what kind of animated stuff for, like, games, for toys? Like, what kind of stuff? Steel axe. Actually, yeah. Let's have him pull. Oh yeah, you can take the steel axe. I have a Discord, but it's not, what's the best way to explain it? I have a Discord, but it's not like a Discord for this channel specifically. I mean, I have a personal Discord. You'll show me some samples, cool. Yeah, I'd be interested. Have you ever played Fire Emblem, by the way? Just out of curiosity. Ah, she won rounds. She won rounds, these guys. Alright, I'll send you a request. But yeah, just quick question. Have you... Yeah, I'll send you a request when I'm done with the stream. Because I am a little curious. I'm a little... Titania. Oh, I'm sorry. I ran off on my own without... We'll talk about it later. For the time being, keep your mind on the battle, Ike. Right. He's gonna get a scolding later. Which Fire Emblem games have you played? Oh. My hands are falling asleep. Oh, this... When I mean falling asleep, I mean like my two fingers over here. My pinky and my ring finger. Like, you know the feeling when your fingers get numb? That gets a little annoying. So if you see me like playing with my fingers here, it's because they got a little numb. Alright, I pulled the whole mob. Damn. Do I know about... yeah, I know about the affiliate. I think I need, what, like 3 followers? Or did they change that? Oh no, I need 50 followers, right? No, I remember. I need 50 followers for affiliate, right? 50 followers, and then I need, like, 3 active viewers or something like that, if I recall. Oh, it's 25 now? Damn, because I remember when I first looked into Twitch like many years ago, like 5+ years ago or whatever, it used to be 50 followers. Now it's 25? Damn, they really brought it down. Three permanent view. Okay, so the 3 permanent viewers is still the same thing. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, that's good to know. But even once I become an affiliate, though, I'm definitely not going to be making enough money to do this full-time, that's for sure. But I mean, as cliche as this sounds, though, I'm doing this for mostly the love of the game anyways, because... Oh, you have a community on Discord? Nice. But yeah, I'm doing this for mostly the love of the game anyways, because I make pretty decent money from my main job as it is. And I work for myself, so it's nothing too crazy. Oh, you do? That's pretty good to know. I mean, I'd be down to check out the community as well, so you could show me, like, the graphics and the community and all that. Yeah, of course. I'd like to join it. Although, out of curiosity, how'd you find my stream? Okay, cool, cool. But yeah, I'm curious. How'd you find my stream? Ah, gotcha. Okay. How long has your community been active for? Oh, for 2 years? Nice. January 2025? So we'll say a year and some change. If you don't mind me asking, by the way, which country are you from? You're from Wyoming? Wyoming's kind of out there. Where in Wyoming? North from Montana. So I look at maps all day for my job, and Montana, or sorry, but Wyoming is not east from Colorado. Yeah, Wyoming is not east from Colorado. It's north from Colorado. And it's like south of Montana. Like Wyoming is like between Colorado and Montana if you're going north-south. Like which city are you in is what I was trying to ask you, like which city? From Sheridan. Sheridan's kind of out there. Also, Wyoming isn't west of Idaho. I think you mean Idaho is like west of Wyoming. Cause like I'm doing it in the camera, right? So this is Wyoming, right? This is Wyoming. So Idaho would be over here from Wyoming, which is west of Wyoming. So that means to go from Idaho to Wyoming, you'd have to go east. And then Montana is north from Wyoming. So you have to go up here north to get to Montana. And then you're saying it's east from Colorado. It's not even like east from Colorado or west or anything like that. It's north from Colorado. So to get to Colorado, you have to go south from Wyoming. I should check the map. And check it out again. I mean, I can pull up a map. I could pull up a map. But yeah, let's see. Let me whip out a map here. Yeah, let me whip out a map here real quickly. United States map. United States map. Here. Alright, here. I got it right here. I'll show you. Hang on. I'll show you. Alright. So, add source. Oh, hang on. Add source. Window capture. US map. While this enemy phase is going on. Here. USA map with cities and whatever. Alright, so. I got it right here. Pulled out the map. See? Oh, this is the boss. Oh, shit, the boss came. I didn't notice. I forgot the boss moved. That's crazy. But, yeah, so... yeah, there you go. That is the map of the US. I just pulled it out for you. But yeah. There we go. Now I gotta like pull everything back here. Things like all crazy. No, Wyoming's not north from Montana. But yeah, hang on. I'll pull it out again. I'll pull it out again. Hang on. I'll pull it out again. I'll pull it out again. Okay, so here. Let's just make this into a map thing for now. So, here. Alright. So this is... so, look. This is Wyoming. No, wait. This is Wyoming right here. This is Wyoming right here. This blue thing over here that my cursor's on is Wyoming right here. Or is it even showing my cursor? It's not even showing my cursor. But you see the blue between Idaho, Colorado, and Montana. So here. Montana, the green state, is north of Wyoming. Then Idaho is west of Wyoming. And Colorado is south of Wyoming. That's the best way to explain that. But yeah. There we go. I gotta like fix my chat thing. Yeah, I gotta like fix my chat stuff. But yeah, there we go. Alright. But yeah, I totally didn't know that the boss moved. It's crazy. Well, luckily how that all worked out. Oh, maybe I misunderstood you then. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood you then. And if that's the case, my bad. Oh, I can have Ike take the kill here. How's the rest of your day anyways? Level up. Let's see what he got. Oh, that's a good one. Strength and speed, I'll take it. Ike's been getting speed every single level up. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So wait, since you play League of Legends, do you... I'm guessing... Oh yeah, you already mentioned the games that you stream earlier. What's the best way to explain? Okay, so how often do you stream? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. How often do you stream? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, nice dodge. Huge. Sometimes daily after 6 p.m. Like every day, like 5 to 7 days a week. Actually, yeah, we're good here. Yeah, nice. Okay, we're good here. This looks pretty good. 4, that's pretty good. I'm trying to stream at least twice a week. Maybe go for 3. Yeah, I'll be anywhere between 2 to 3 days a week, depending on work and whatnot. Depending on work, life, weekends, you know. And when I do stream, the plan is to stream at around this hour. There might be occasional, there's going to be occasional weekend streams though. It just depends on what I got going on the weekend, but most of the time my weekends are usually pretty booked or they're for myself. But we'll see. But I know I can get at least 2 or 3 streams during the week after work. And then stream for like a couple hours or something. Let's see. Oh, nice. Oscar's about to level up. That's pretty big. Yeah, I think I know what to do. I give each of them a kill. Yeah, I'll send you a Discord request after this chapter. I'm about to be finished with it. Once I'm done with this chapter, I'll send you a Discord request and I'll get off the stream and then we can chat on Discord or something. So I can learn more about the community, because I'm actually curious about the community and your designs. But yeah, let me just do a quick heal here. Just to get XP. But yeah, once I kill this sword guy, I think that's pretty much it for the day. Because I've already been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. And I also gotta like fix my OBS. Because for some reason my chat's not showing on my OBS and whatnot. Which is kind of weird. Oh my god, this is almost a perfect level up. I'm getting pretty good level ups this run. Let's effing go. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, because Reese already healed. Alright, nice. Alright, cool. We're good then. That's the chapter.